Okay. I think we're
Recording.
okay. Perfect.
Hi, Mo.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I am good and happy to be meeting with you to talk about this course.
Me too. I'm very excited that you and I are doing this together.
It's about time. It's been, man, at least a couple, 3 years, I think, since we've taught together. So,
I think so too. So it will be a blast.
and I consider you have that incredible, stabilizing, wise, fun place that always gives me just, oh, I can feel myself drop down. So I'm really looking forward to doing it with you.
Well, and you are one of the smartest women I know, and I always learn from you, even after all these years. So I'm really equally looking forward to working with you again, Wendy. It's a real pleasure. Yeah. So do you want to talk about the history of this course?
Yeah, let me put a little bit of frame on this course. This was one of the original advanced courses that we created many years ago in teams, where the faculty divided up into various teams. And we came up with 4 different courses that we thought were essential courses for anyone wanting to go to an advanced level with an Imago work. And the course Despair to Repair had everything to do with how do couples move? What are we going to do about this terrible deficit of knowing how to make repairs?
Mhm.
Since we know that one of the 3 major competencies for master couples is the ability to make repairs.
Absolutely.
And so we think we needed to have the framework for how we would do that. So it started off as an experience of trying to really get to the bigger ones, the couplehood experiences that were in so much despair, and then moving it forward. And so what came up a lot in that, of course, were things like affairs, addiction, abuse, sexual malfunction. I mean, it's just, and so I found myself the last time I taught this course quoting you all over the place, because I think of you as one of the people in our community, maybe the person in the community who has the leading, really thinking and expertise around this whole world of addictions in relationships. So I think the modifications we're going to make on this course have a lot to do, from my point of view, with addressing some of those absolutely core issues that need to get addressed in a new way. And a lot of thinking I've been playing with about what does a really good repair look like, because I think it's very individualized. So we are at a new place. I suspect that this is one of the courses that whenever you take it, you're going to get a whole different frame. The essence is always there, but moving from an unconscious relationship to a conscious relationship is amplified by Despair to Repair.
Right. Yeah, I love what you're saying, and I think that this is a very necessary course for, as you said, moving couples into mastery. You know, I think of our role, my job, I told a couple this yesterday, is to work myself out of a job with people, right? I don't want them seeing me 5 and 10 years later. So, you know, teaching them how to make their own repairs is key. One of my favorite Imago quotes is that, you know, most couples have connected time. All couples, as long as there's a breath, have disconnected time. And most couples do not know how to make the repairs. And so I think that from despair to repair is hugely important for any of us that are working with couples. That Imago really is the repair kit. And leading to, yes, a higher level of consciousness with each other and joyful aliveness. You know.
Yeah.
And yes, in my work with addictions, I uh, well, I've been working in the field for 40 years with addictions, and there's a lot of damage done. I mean, I've also become quite specialized in working with sex addiction couples in recovery. My goodness, that I think that'll be maybe an exciting part of this course, because working
Yeah.
with them is very different than how we normally work in Imago, and also even how we might normally work with with a couple who has a substance use disorder or a process addiction. So
I'm really looking forward to that part, Mo, because my early career was very much grounded in addiction clinics and centers. And for years, I have felt like there's such a missing piece in our standard addiction treatment where we say first work with yourself and then go to the relationship. And I actually have always felt like that was backwards.
yeah,
And I know you know more about that. And I'm so looking forward to learning
yeah,
those pieces in spades, because I think that's huge. And it's led to another course that Bob and Jessica and I created, which was the course on forgiveness.
yes,
Because one of the things that Despair to Repair amplified is that there are um, ruptures that happen, and then we have to decide very consciously what to do with the rupture,
that's for sure.
whether to just accept it, whether to feed it, whether to ignore it,
Mm-hmm.
whether to forgive it. I mean, I just think there's a range of possibilities.
Yeah,
And that repair doesn't mean you have to do forgive. Repair is just what it says, it's repair.
yeah.
Oh,
One of my couple, I love that I continue to learn from couples, and one of my couples that sex addiction partners said that she's learned that forgiveness means not forgetting, right? But forgiveness means allowing the person the time and the effort to grow into a person who won't hurt them again.
oh,
Isn't
wow.
that beautiful?
What a great frame.
I told her I'm using that. So I will embellish upon that in this course too.
That's a great, I love that addition, giving the other person time
Yep.
to grow into someone that won't hurt you. And it brings up a question that I think comes up a lot in this course, which has to do with the concept of trust.
Yep.
And that one of the things that you'll do with this course, if you take it, is you'll have to really dig into what trust means to you, what betrayal means to you, where you sit with all of that, how you want to hold all of that. And I think it's very developmental.
I think it is too, and I think that, like all Imago courses, each person taking this course will learn something about themselves, and
Yes, right.
that it's also very personal.
Very personal. Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do repair work with any couple if you haven't also looked in the mirror.
Well,
So there'll be a bunch of that.
there'll be a bunch of that. We're going to have fun. So come and join us.
Come and join us.
Looking forward to it. Hope to see you all there.